We are here today with episode 4, week 3 of our fantasy draft franchise here. So hopefully you guys enjoy. We are playing the LA Rams, the 0-2 LA Rams. Well, we're 2-0. So here we go. We'll skip that. We'll play the full game. Here we go.
How long does the full game take?
60 minutes. That's what it says.
You better not take no 60 minutes.
Well, depending on how killer my ground game is, I might win pretty quick. DeAndre Hopkins.
I have an hour.
You only have an hour to play?
I got baseball practice. Until 9.
Damn.
Then I get home around like 10-ish, 9:30-ish.
Yeah, so I won't be on by then.
You're tuned in to Sunday Night Football on EA
Right.
Sports.
Damn. Me and Justin were all excited to play with you tonight, too.
All right, Coach. First opened in 1999. There's a good look at first.
Because he says you've been doing really good, so I'm kind of excited to play with you
Tonight,
again.
we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Los Angeles Rams and the Cleveland Browns. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So out come the Rams now for their first possession.
Jimmy
They'll be
G.
led out by their 6-year quarterback, Jimmy
3
Garoppolo, out of
interceptions
Eastern
and 3
Illinois.
touchdowns.
And frankly, this is the
No
type
wonder
of
he's
game that a
lost.
great quarterback relishes because 0-2 on the
Right.
road, everything's against him and his team. No one can expect them to win. Sometimes you band together real tight in that situation, and if he plays really well, they've got a chance to get that done.
The open man is Westbrook. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Now it's the fullback. This is Kyle Juszczyk. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And that will be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. Here comes Grant on the return. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Browns will take over first and 10. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense.
11 touchdowns, 0
They'll be led
interceptions.
out by their 8th-year quarterback now from Texas A&M, Ryan
I really need to
Tannehill.
get my
You
passing
know what I
yard
did in pregame? I made sure I touched him as he went by. I want a little bit of what he's
The
got.
golden arm from last week.
Oh, how much fun was that to watch that game tape, all right? The number of touchdowns, what was that, 5 last week?
Yeah.
But 0 interceptions. So you think he's due to throw a pick? But I'm betting they continues to streak.
Oh, first play touchdown. Let's go.
All the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Devontae Parker.
Good job,
His 4th
Devontae.
touchdown on the year. As his guys are able to
One play, 1 pass, 1 touchdown. Let's go. Good job, guys. Good job. Devontae. Good job. Tannehill, keep it going, baby.
And you've got
Gonna break some records if you keep doing that stuff, big guy.
Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Graham Gano on for the extra point. It's up and through to make it 7-0 Browns.
There we go, guys. 9 seconds off the clock.
And
So
we can break that scoring drive down pretty easily. 1 play, long touchdown pass into the end zone.
So when's your games out, Shane?
Following the touchdown here to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Rams offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of the game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way.
Oh, intercept that.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Trey Waynes, the Michigan State man, right there in coverage. And the offensive starters here for Los Angeles.
So let's all work together on this one because it's natural to just watch the football. But I want all of us to watch the center of this offensive line, the center and the 2 guards. They've got to be able to control the point of attack, and they didn't do such a good job on that last play. Plenty of opportunities to redeem themselves. They'll have to take advantage of that.
And it's a fumble.
Oh, man, get lit.
Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player.
Queensbury.
Status when we get back. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And this is going to be incomplete.
Man, he was just so rushed, and he don't like it. That's what GBG's worth, man.
He might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
Yeah, first quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on 3rd down conversions to start this thing.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That's excellent.
Getting set to go again on offense. Here's Devontae Parker now. The early returns for him, very good to start this season. Interesting to see if he can keep up that torrid pace.
Yeah, when you're talking about averaging 100 yards a game as a receiver, extrapolate that over 16 games, and you're having a monster season. So, yeah, you love what he's doing.
Not bad.
I think it's got to go back to the offseason. It's got to go back to the roots, spending time with the guy who's going to throw the ball to him, spending time watching tape, spending time reading defenses, and, of course, getting himself ready to play.
Not scheduled yet.
From the end zone, Tannehill.
Oh, no.
And nowhere to go. He goes down to the turf in the end zone. Tannehill taken down for the safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on, come on. Come up to 6.
That's a lot of points. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense.
I'm done letting the punt go. No more. Unless they know it's in the end zone.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. He's got Green. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Oh, my goodness.
And now
really?
timeout is whistled as it appears.
The only good, like, middle linebacker we got.
While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back.
Yeah.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down.
Oh, yes. Pick it. Let's go. Coleman, baby.
Accelerating, and off he goes. 20.
So is the score 2 to 14? No, 13.
And he'll score.
Yeah, pretty much.
Touchdown, Browns.
Well, partner, I do know this. If you're a defensive back, you have more chances to make a team now than ever because people are using 5 defensive backs, 6 defensive back packages. Not exclusively, but way more than before.
They had a good punt, I'm not going to lie. And then I tried to pass, and they got me on the safety.
Than ever before. This has become a passing league, and because of that,
which is okay.
On the field on most plays.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. Right,
another middle linebacker hurt? Oh my goodness. I did see that. You have to hop on and play with him for a minute.
Bother you too much last time.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it.
Sometimes get hit. Beautiful hit, Harrison. Let's go, dude. Let's go.
That catch good for 5.
What's up, baby J?
For a look at our starters here on defense. And this unit,
not much. So he must have seen you home not too long after he did me.
This is where we talk game inside the game. Top 5 passing offense versus top 5 passing defense. I wouldn't be surprised defensively.
Dang, he lit him up.
Coverage is a bit more
That's
than
a
usual to try and combat
crappy middle linebacker.
Throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from
I couldn't do anything.
no flag. Let them play.
It's like he was breaking him off and going backwards.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And last time they surrendered the safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get, and it's just so strange to see that go up on the board.
Bad.
That doesn't happen to your team again. They've got to take care of the ball.
But boy, it juices up the defense.
Oh, without a doubt. That's a great way to score some points.
No, I haven't really talked to him about it.
2nd and 10. Now it's Lindsey. And this will be a pickup of 4 here, up to their own 20. The Rams calling on their nickel set here defensively for 3rd down. Out of the gun, Tannehill. And that is incomplete.
He dropped it. Yeah, drop that. Come on. There, Gabriel. Come on, bud.
Zone defense is the windows that you see open. They shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. It's taken to 26. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Rams will go on offense here.
Thank you guys for stopping by and watching the game.
From the 32.
Hopefully, you don't forget to drop a like. Always appreciate it.
And the drive begins with a run by Guys.
Oh, boy, Vaughn.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hawkinson. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all. And now they're looking at 3rd down here. Garoppolo now.
Von Miller, baby.
With a big-time sack on 3rd down, it's a loss of 7.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
A few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. Nice job bringing that one back. 14.
Yeah, but it's Von Miller.
And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. So here are the Browns to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Tannehill, flush to his right.
Oh, my God. Low hide open, dude.
The 20, 10, and all the way in.
Touchdown, Tannehill. Let's go.
His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage.
And we're still in the 1st quarter, baby.
They can be so tough to defend after the catch. It just happens so quickly.
And really, what gets set up there is how quickly everything happens. Ball's out of the hands of the passer in a hurry, and he just takes it and goes.
And he went all the way into the end zone. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. Catch is made by Hawkinson, the tight end. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. The numbers for him from a week ago. 7 catches, 116 yards. 5th in the league in receiving yards, and that's a strong category. I mean, if you're in the top 5 in anything, I don't care whether it's football or tiddlywinks, you're having a nice season.
Yeah, that a boy.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Garoppolo gets this one to use check. And they're going to get him down.
Check down, check down, check down.
He can only get this
it's like I'm playing freaking Joe Flacco.
The Rams with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. We are in for a good one as we're through 1 on EA Sports.
Man, I thought this game was going to be a lot better than this, but especially when they got the safety.
51 yards on the punt there. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Here comes Ryan Tannehill now, leading his offense back out there. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence, does a great deal for your team, gives them a lead, and they're feeling really good about how they're playing. I think he expects to throw at least another one.
I was going to say, now he wants the first-half hat trick, doesn't he?
Oh, without a doubt. Go ahead and fling him on the field, folks. He wants that type of celebration.
On 1st down, right back to Lindsey. He's got the first down across midfield. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a 1st down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
On 1st down, Tannehill. And he's
got a boy,
to Anderson. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback in his center on that play? They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged because now they know there are going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them away from him, and he's able to step up in the pocket and fire one now for a really good strike.
On 2nd and 10, Tannehill.
Oh, you drop it? Really?
A lot of force bearing down on him there.
Come on, man.
Hang on. It's 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Tannehill throwing again.
You can catch that one.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They'll run with Lindsey. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. The line of scrimmage once again, the 5 is ready for 2nd and goal.
Go, Ryder.
Into the end zone. Touchdown.
Go, Ryder. Bye.
Touchdown passes now for Ryan Tannehill. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage.
3 weeks, 3 touchdowns. It's obvious they've looked his way early and often in the red zone this year.
Yeah, I'll be honest. As soon as I'm done here, I'm killing him.
Extra point try by Gano. And the route is on here in this 1st half. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
It's weird seeing Tyler 2-0 though. I'm not going to lie. You're doing good too. I hope you keep it up, bro.
This will be a touchback and it comes out to the 25-yard line. set to begin their next drive. The Rams offense at the line. And right now these guys are shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
Now on 2nd and 13, Garoppolo. And this
He's
one
out.
taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down.
Oh,
He's
what?
got the completion to Hopkins. And all the way
Wow,
down to
dude,
the
that should have been
22-yard
picked.
line. Now,
That
after the
should have been
completion, we're going to
picked.
get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. They'll run it now with Juszczyk. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Throwing on 2nd and 3.
Oh, good sack.
Nowhere to escape, and
Jimmy
he goes
G.
down. The sack by big number 98, Linval Joseph.
Linval Joseph. Let's go, baby.
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football. And he's going to take this.
Oh, my goodness. That should have been picked, too. Holy crap.
His 2nd touchdown.
But he didn't
of the
jump in front of
season.
him.
And the
Darn
Rams
it.
are able to draw a bit closer. And
Good
he wasn't
job.
blocking
Good
or running
job.
it there. They tossed it to him.
And you remember the good old days when the 49ers were riding roughshod in the league? They used their fullback in pass plays all the time. Roger Craig, Tom Rathman, those guys were terrific at running these types of plays.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Phillip Lindsay and the rest of the offense heading back out. And no doubt he's come out of the gate strong. Only in week 3, and you see the numbers thus far.
And we always talk about identity, setting a tone, you know, getting the groundwork laid for the season or for a game. And that's what they've done
Good run.
so far. It reminds me of when I first went to the University of Tennessee. And believe it or not, I was a quarterback for a day and a half. And the first practice session, the first play we ran was 28 pitch, which is a toss sweep. And I remember the offense coordinator saying, that's our identity, that's our bread and butter, that's the basis of our offense. We got to get that down right here, right now. I think we're seeing some of that in this running game here.
So did you not get that down, and that's why you were moved to the defense, or what?
I don't know for that reason, but I do know I saw a couple of guys throw, and immediately they were saying, you know, you need to learn how to backpedal.
Hey, he turned into a heck of a DB, though, partner. And the throw here caught by Devontae Parker. 27 yards there, a 1st down. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up.
face
feel
down.
like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty, 1st and goal. Back to throw, Tannehill. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Make that now 4 touchdown passes for Ryan Tannehill. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Just a 4-play drive that time. And it's capped off by the Browns touchdown. This will be taken to the back
What are you
of
guys
the
doing,
end zone.
multiplayer?
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Yes, I stuck.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. He completes it to Westbrook. A gain of 6 there on 1st. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Throwing again on 2nd down. Garoppolo. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain there of 12 yards and a 1st down L.A. Here's Garoppolo to throw.
Oh, one bar, Joseph.
Time, and he's going to go down. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their
Big
timeouts.
boy, 98.
They'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Garoppolo looks to throw. And this one caught by Dez Bryant. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
I'll take a timeout here because I want the ball back.
First of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Here's J.K. Scott now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far.
Oh, my God. Oh, right there.
And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. Getting set to go again on offense, here's Devontae Parker now. He's delivered a solid performance so far here in the 2nd quarter.
Everything has been good for him. And right now, if you're on defense, you don't want it to go to great. So you have to just change up coverages and looks on him all the time. Press coverage sometimes, back off and play some man, show some zone, double team him, make him really work for each and every catch.
He's hit the end zone once. Maybe there's more in the tank.
Oh, my God. How did I...
has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
I was like...
A shotgun snap for Tannehill.
Oh,
and a big loss here as he's taken down. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. He's going to fire one deep over the middle.
Oh, my gosh!
25.
Hurry it up, hurry it up.
Big play there just before halftime. 52 yards. Tannehill now to throw. And this is caught.
Yes! Noah Fant, baby! Let's go! I know that he wasn't who caught that, but dang! The pass before that was all Noah Fant. Good job, Noah.
Team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it. That can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook.
42 points in the first half, baby. Let's go.
Kind of squib kick or whatever you do on the kickoff because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play.
Let's see what's going on around the league.
Here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll start up at TIAA Stadium in Jacksonville. And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night. Jacoby Brissett, a touchdown pass in the victory. Next, we head off to check out another game. And they were winners in their ball game as they were able to handle the visiting New York Jets. Damian Williams, a touchdown run in the victory. And finally, on Monday Night Football, a good one in the NFC. Bears, Redskins from FedEx Field. In our game has been Ryan Tannehill, who's had the hot hand.
Always with that team.
The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Yeah, they tried to spin it.
Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. They had a big first half. Now they have a chance to add to that lead here in the opening possession of the second half.
And everyone always asks about halftime adjustments, kind of the key phrase. What did you do at halftime? Well, the way they ran offense in the first half, I think they were very calm, congratulatory, but also what they were saying is, don't expect them to be the same on defense. They'll be the ones making the adjustments.
We have 4 RPGers on our team,
and we'll attack accordingly.
And we'll see how they attack here.
That's good. Don't forget to drop a like if you're new, and if you're new,
Tannehill. He's got his
don't
big
forget to
tight end
subscribe.
fan.
Always love new
And
subscribers.
he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 7 yards there and a first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw it, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to run.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
They run on first down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming. Corey Littleton, Pro Bowler for the first time a season ago, in to make the tackle.
Under 10, under 5.
They'll fake it. Now Tannehill. He gets it into the arms of Parker. Complete. He is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17. Tannehill now, 12 of 16 thus far. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Tannehill. And this will be incomplete. Physical play.
I thought he had that. That was beautiful.
2nd down.
That's very well timed there defensively, because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
You better.
Sometimes it's designed.
Not too worried about doing it
when to leave the pocket and move.
We're all just here to have fun, man.
And that play was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
From the red zone now, Tannehill. Open man, Tanner Gabriel.
Plus, you only get 5 minutes in head-to-head, not 8.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Tanner Gabriel, his 2nd touchdown of the night, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Gano the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. So that drive goes 8 plays, and it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland.
Why do I spawn right where they're
now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the attention turns back to the Rams offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
Have I played head-to-head in the past?
Most of the time
Not on here, no.
Scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
I don't know what the heck.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now a toss. This is Geis. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. While the trainers take a look, will step aside. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
We're into the second half now. This is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off.
They can't do either or.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Fielded at the 20.
That was actually a good
kick. A great return there, bobbing and weaving his way for 31 yards.
I do play online MLB though.
They take over 1st and 10.
Quite a bit.
Go to 70, Indy.
That's the game I'd rather play online.
Tannehill on 1st down.
I'd rather play Call of Duty.
And this is Gabriel on the
that
catch.
And Call of Duty, yeah.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
I'm doing amazing.
Tannehill now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Being chased out left. He's going to take off with it. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
I'm going to say Madden. Actually, I don't know, man. They all get about the same amount of views, so I don't really know.
On 1st down, it's Tannehill. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland.
But I'm going to say my most popular ones of all time is probably going to be Modern Warfare.
As his guys continue to pour it on.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors. But that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead will swell by 1 more. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
Yeah, that's what you guys want to see. If that's what you guys want, I can stream some online gameplay.
Now the man from nearby Columbus, Ohio, Benny Snell. And he's
just
up after a gain of 2 out to the 27. And Justin Coleman brings him down. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Is he just that slow or what?
That's a good chunk of yardage picked up there. And big fella, sometimes he doesn't need a whole lot of space created. He can make his own way.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
This has kind of been the story all night long, hasn't it? An inability to really get much done on 3rd downs, and it's costing them.
And I actually thought at the beginning of this game it was actually going to be really good.
Oh, he's going to go ahead and field it from the 3-yard line. A good return.
They got a safety on the end, they scored a touchdown, and then I thought it was going to be a really good game, but
heading out as a Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over.
It has turned into
this is sort
a
of
murder.
what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
Oh, hey, they got their 2nd sack. Good job, D. Jones. Thank you.
Jones fighting his way home to get the sack. Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
No, we don't, and a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off the field anyway. So how happy was he to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on the ground? He's going to end up with a nickname after something like that, some Big Jelly or something like that.
A pickup of 7.
You got to remember, we only have 6 people in this.
3rd down.
Counting you, without you, since you don't want to play, we're down to 5.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill.
Oh, no. I pushed the wrong button. He's
But
open.
there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down.
Thanks, though. Zebra.
Now, if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside the pocket.
Yeah, you have to get outside of that tackle-to-tackle box, right? Get out there, and then you can do it legally, but he wasn't able to do so, and they end up losing the down as well.
Not surprised.
Good hit.
Give him 11 yards that
Baby
time
J,
on the
what you
return.
running?
And the Rams are going to start this drive in
Probably
great field
Stroud.
position as they take over.
Yeah.
Here comes Jimmy Garoppolo now to lead his offense back out there. He has been consistent, hasn't he? He played well in the first quarter. Good second quarter, and now continuing that here in the third.
He just he could have ran that way.
From the guy taking the snaps is consistency.
Taking
care of the ball,
Why?
making sure it gets to the right people, no errors, right? Not turning it over, and just doing all the right things. That's leadership, and it inspires confidence in the team.
Yeah, been a good leadership and a good distributor. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Garoppolo on first down. Gets this one to use check. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it a second
I think that
down.
was a trade to leave.
And the big
I
guy
know
catches
about
the
that
ball in
one.
the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
To throw again on second down.
Hey!
And it's complete. He's got it in
I'll
the
take
end
it.
zone.
Thank you.
Touchdown Rams.
This is not a complete.
Bruce Ellington, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Rams do gain a bit of respectability. Extra point by Fairbairn,
Not for me.
up and good, as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play.
They're just
So
camping.
that drive, 4 plays, and it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
What? Shotguns are dumb in this game.
Getting set to go again on
Especially
offense.
the
Here's
snake.
Devontae Parker now. When you're in a zone
Right,
like he
right.
is, what's the conversation like on the sideline between he and his quarterback? Is that a one-way conversation of, hey, just keep getting me the football?
It actually is probably a two-way conversation because he wants to keep getting him the football because he's seeing the payoff. You know, getting the ball to that guy means yardage, and as we've seen,
Doing good,
touchdowns
WK.
in this game. So I think both of them get more and more excited about the possibilities as things continue on.
Yeah, so far it's been over 100 yards and the 2 scores. They'll start on the ground with Lindsey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
They just have
bring
to turn
7,
around and
8,
hit you
9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes
Over here,
backwards.
like, I really.
Out of the gun, Tannehill. They'll find Lindsey here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And that goes for a gain of 31. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
That's why people push
13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Open man is Robbie Anderson. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A very solid gain of 27.
I'm just trying to get the passing yard, become the passing yard.
Here's Tannehill.
I know I already got the touchdown pass leader. I'm the touchdown pass leader.
Devontae Parker there to make the grab as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
There's no doubt in my mind.
Do you hear that? Do you hear the...
It's not scales, right? I don't hear scales. Do I actually hear a tune being warbled?
I think the fat lady's humming.
Yeah, she's doing more than humming. She's belting it out right now.
She's full bore.
Yeah, this thing is flat out finished.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So now here are the Rams as their offense comes back out. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A pretty big opening there on first down. 8 yards up to the 33. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards.
Hey, Jam for the road.
Here's a second and 2 now from the 33. To throw, it's Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Blowing that play up was Henry Anderson.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. He completes it to Bryant.
That's a good idea, but
right
Tannehill
on the
needs 2
chalk
yards.
of the 45. It'll be a first down for the Rams there on a pickup of 18. Garoppolo now. Perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's first and 10. Garoppolo. And quick throw here, that's complete. Give him 2 yards on that play, and it'll make it a second down. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. To throw is Garoppolo. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And this is picked up by the Browns. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
You've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. Well, big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here first and 10. And now he lost the football. Tannehill loses it. And now the Rams have got it going the other way. He's at the 40. Past the 20.
That's pretty close,
10,
I'd say.
and it's a defensive return for a late touchdown. So they still need somewhat of a miracle here, but at least that gets them a little bit closer.
And he took it all the way back.
And
I
at this
know.
point after that return,
That's what I said, man. Like, holy crap.
You're asking what else could go wrong.
Not
I didn't
only
expect that to
I
happen.
think that between the two of us, we thought this was over before.
Because I thought I was already in the midst of throwing, but I'll give it to him just because I feel bad about the score.
Return for a score. This is taken at the 3. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself. But you still have a starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, They're not as worried and concerned about getting him out of the game, and that's always puzzled me a little.
And this is caught at the 20. A big play that time for Cleveland. 46 yards. What a game it's been for this duo.
They remind me of a good comedy team. They know how to play off of each other so well. No matter how one riffs, the other's right there to pick them up, and they are shredding them in this ball game.
And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Oh, Lord,
now it's
man.
looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent. 2-0 is one thing. 3-0, you really have some momentum.
You think I beat you technically?
The rest of the league, that they're a pretty darn good football team. Confident, aggressive, attacking at all times. This looks like a team that you're going to have to deal with. And guess what? Behind closed doors, they're trying to figure out ways to get better.
This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling.
Oh, man.
Again, and who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
He's out of bounds.
But he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds.
Oh,
so
my goodness.
Big call there, that brings up 4th. Here's
Just return it. I don't care where in the heck it's at.
Just
return it.
So
I don't care if it's in the end zone. No, return it. There you go.
This is fielded at the 7.
Oh, yeah. Reverse. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Charles, it's
alrighty, guys. Post game.
That they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
Speech. Guys, hella good defense. Way to get some sacks. I'm loving how our offense is going. We are moving the ball. We are scoring touchdowns, and we are winning ball games. We had over 540 yards passing. I am proud of you, Tannehill. Keep doing what you're doing. You had, I don't know, 6, 7 touchdown passes, but great job. I'm proud of you guys. Tannehill, lead us in this. Lead us. 1, 2, 3, Cleveland! Let's go. See you guys next week against the Baltimore Ravens. See you in the next one. Have a damn good one.